Do you remember when Jake Tapper on CNN was so sure the January 6th pipe bomber was a white MAGA guy?
Brian Cole Jr., a 30-year-old white man from the D.C. suburbs, is charged with transporting an explosive device.
For years, the public gaslit us. They said Trump supporters were behind this to destroy democracy. And the story was repeated so often it was accepted as a fact. No, 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 no. Because now, nearly 5 years later, the FBI has charged Brian J. Cole Jr. for placing explosive devices near the RNC and DNC building on January 5th, 2021, the day before the Capitol riot. So why did it take this long? Because it's not like we had new evidence. Because according to reporting, investigators had access for years of cell phone data, surveillance footage, financial records, and evidence showing purchasing materials consistent with bombs. Even detailed evidence of the suspect's clothing and shoes were available early on. So why the delay? Tom Fitton from Judicial Watch has two possibilities that I strongly agree with.
Is that they had the information, they knew who it likely was, but there was no interest in pursuing it because the person was seen to be a Democrat and might have been a leftist. And they didn't want to arrest them because it would have undermined the narrative that January 6th was all about destroying our democracy by Trump supporters. The other conclusion that I think is more likely is that the FBI is a disaster. That they can't, it's Keystone Cops at best. I don't think it was ignorance. I don't think it was willful ignorance. I think generally it's incompetence. That's always, the simplest explanation generally is the most likely one.
Either way, it raises a serious question. If federal agencies can collect massive amounts of personal data and still take years to act, why should the public trust their investigations?